For some reason, when I came on the live stream, it says that I'm not live yet. So let me try this again. Nugget? What are you doing, Nugget?
I got this on mobile.
Happy live. So let us know how our audio video is. Birdie! Okay, the microphone is not mute.
Is it? What are they saying?
Everybody, how's everything?
Everybody good?
Let's see.
What's that?
What country? Whoa, what county? I'm sorry.
Man, you pulled one of me.
Carlos. Sherry's new to the channel. Thanks for stopping in, Sherry, from the foothills of North Carolina.
I turned off the internet on that, Mom.
Okay, that's okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, I didn't want it to affect the stream.
We're all good.
I'm here because I heard about it on GMRS. Uh-oh.
Hey,
No way.
we got lots of good announcements to tell him. Hang tight.
I actually talked to him today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him hang tight. We got a lot of big announcements on this.
Dude, we're everywhere. We're even on the ham.
Well, that's GMRS actually.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a radio nerd. Sorry, radio nerds. All right, we got lots of really cool stuff to talk about.
We hit 60,000 subscribers.
You guys get to celebrate with us. We hit 60,000 subs.
Yep. And we grabbed 10,000 in 1 week. So that's pretty good.
1 week. Matt made chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Hello from Babylon.
That's awesome.
Sounds like a t-shirt.
Yeah,
That'll be a new t-shirt. Our new t-shirts are available. I still haven't even gotten mine. So
We got ours.
Matt's got his new t-shirt. I'm still waiting on mine.
So here's the thing. We actually, this week,
a couple.
we swapped over, and there's two things. So everybody that's listening in, we'll be saying this throughout the live stream. First of all, during this whole entire live stream, right now, and Dad can put it the code too. We're having a site-wide sale, and this is just going to be only for the live streams. And for this live stream, it's 10% off the whole entire website. So during this whole entire live stream, you have about an hour or so to whatever it is. If you want a t-shirt or everything, is 10% off. All you have to do is use the coupon code NATIVE, and it gets you 10% off anything you want.
And you'll keep announcing that.
And we'll keep on announcing that.
We have some really
We got crazy stuff in the
awesome
pipeline.
new products that are currently available.
Yeah.
We hooked up with another local roaster.
Yes.
And he does all direct trade, so that's much better than even fair trade. Everything's organic, and so we're now offering a CBD infused coffee, and it is, it's good.
Even the honey
Super mild.
even the honey has the 10% off discount.
Yep.
All you have to do is during the live stream, when the live stream ends, it will of course end. So,
The cookies are gluten-free, and they're in the native. The recipe is in the native section on our website.
So the other exciting announcement, we actually switched t-shirt manufacturers, and we had a lot of people saying, "Oh, are your t-shirts made in America? Are they made in America? Blah blah blah," and that's awesome. So we went ahead and we researched and did all of our computer work, groundwork, and we found people. We found a printer, I guess that's what you'd say, that makes them in America. So all of the new t-shirts now, I switched it all over yesterday.
Made in the USA.
They're all made in the USA, and it's just way nicer. Everything gets to y'all faster. It's just super, super awesome. All around great.
Yeah, and we're able to keep the price of the t-shirt down, and the profit margins are even higher, which is really cool.
So that means that we can, when I run 10% offs, when I have I can give y'all a coupon code for 10% off the t-shirt, and I won't have to front up the money and just pay for a t-shirt,
Right, yeah, because literally before, if we gave you 10% off t-shirt,
I would have to pay
it would have been a
$1.
wash. We would have literally just
Lost money.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's next?
And then we have a new Lion's Mane organic coffee.
Yes.
Right? So that's a new one from our Texas mom wrote us a list.
They're both organic, and the here in our
The
county.
CBD is grown. I think the guy's name is Joe Bob, and no, the CBD is grown locally, and our roaster is both of our roasters. They're just killer people. They're really
awesome
good.
people.
They're local families. They're awesome people.
It's from here, no chemicals.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, no
it's
chemicals,
it's
no-
organic infused CBD coffee, and we've been trying it out this week, and it's been amazing.
It is
Really, really good.
really good.
Yeah, the coffee that's in it is really, really,
really
good.
good.
So, right now, that's 10% off the website, too. Not trying to be salesy, but just saying. We have new honey sizes, says here, and they're being restocked now.
What's Nugget do? Nugget.
I don't know.
Get down.
Nugget.
What are you-
Hey, Mom, are these ones already restocked, the new honey sizes?
No, they'll
Nugget.
probably be
Nugget?
Her. What is she doing?
They'll probably
Nugget.
Nugget.
That's your tail, Nugget.
Nugget. What? You want to be? You want to be famous? What? Nugget.
Sweetheart.
What are you doing?
You're a mess,
Nugget?
sweetheart. You're a mess. There's going to be gallon size
Gallon size?
bottles of honey.
Okay.
More sizes of the cream honey.
Soon, coming soon.
By
I
the
wanna
end
look at
of
Joe
this
Bob.
week, we should have them bottled.
Okay, by the end of this week, we should have very different size honey containers, but mainly more in bulk size, right?
Yes.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
New labels.
New labels, new everything, so it's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be terrific.
It's gonna be tremendous.
It's going to be tremendous.
New t-shirt design.
And yes, we have several new t-shirt designs. The new one, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to be getting that printed.
The gallons will be coming in this week. Oh,
Yes.
and about the website, you can sign up for the waiting list. So if you just put your email in there, as soon as we get it all bottled up and everything, you just as soon as we put the inventory on the website, it sends you an email.
So you
Yep.
click on the thing, the item that you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that.
Yeah, you click on the item that you want. You'll see on the lower right hand side, it'll say
Notify me.
notify me when it comes back in stock.
Yep.
And yeah, the honey has definitely been a challenge. Just keep having enough bottled up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there's a little bit of downtime with that, but we're working on that to get that. Okay.
Decaf coffee.
We have decaf coffee now?
Chemical free.
We have a chemical-free water decaffeinated Swiss water decaffeinated
Yes.
Columbia Supremo.
Yes.
Yep, Columbia Supremo.
What's that
So
mean?
for any of you lady folk or children that want to drink decaffeinated coffee,
For you
we have.
after 4 o'clock.
I don't drink. No, I only drink coffee for its positive benefits. All right. So I don't drink coffee after 4 o'clock, even if it tastes good. You drinking decaf.
Okay. The gallons are sold out. Yes, they are, but they will be in stock tomorrow.
By the end of the week, maybe.
No, yeah, we got to get it. Yeah,
Oh, by the end of the week?
yeah. By the end of the week, we got to get it all bottled
Gotta
up.
give mommy time.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Your mother needs time. Raising 6 kids ain't a hobby.
No children drink black coffee. Except for Buddy. He drinks black coffee.
Is the coffee from Colombia?
Yes, single origin.
Single origin, yes.
My mother says.
Is the CBD full spectrum cold pressed?
Yeah.
What is
Yes.
it infused with? Into the coffee. It's infused into the coffee.
With
How is it?
How do they infuse it?
I don't know. We're gonna sit down with the guy and he's
We're gonna interview our roaster.
Yep.
It's very, very scientific.
Very
Yeah,
scientific.
he is.
Yeah, it's no willy-nilly.
He's legit, y'all.
And on the website, it tells you how many milligrams.
Yeah, and it says how many. I think it's 25 milligrams for a 12-ounce cup or something like that. That's just off the top of my head. Okay. Let's see here. I'm sorry, and I missed a lot of your interactions here. So that's some cool website stuff that's going on. We got some new cool products coming out. And then let's see. Do you want to start talking about this week's videos?
Yeah, sure.
Or
What?
I feel like I'm missing
We
something.
picked muscadine grapes. I was showing
All right.
grapes.
Are you gonna come?
You're going to check out the video. We'll have a video coming out this week. We
That'll
picked
be
some
Monday.
organic muscadine grapes from my buddy at Grumpy's Garden Club. So we had fun doing that today. That was, and so we're either going to be making jelly, or I don't know. Texas Mom in our spare time
I know.
when she's not like.
All right,
working
so
in-
the first
Sissy's
What?
going to show you what's up. There you go.
was
Show
that?
'em, Sissy.
Muscadine.
That's muscadine juice.
Nice.
That's the fruit of the vine right there.
12 quarts.
It's going to get all biblical on y'all. Oh, we just started roasting and grinding. Yeah, and I had a couple coffee plants. I used to have this little cheesy like Harbor Freight greenhouse, and I have a really big, huge, awesome bootstrap farmer DIY greenhouse that's still in the shop that we haven't put up yet. But
All right, so the first video of the week, he got kicked. He has to go. So update on that. Buddy is doing very, very good.
hey, buddy's doing tip top.
Yeah, tip top. The horse is not gone yet. We are still trying to figure that whole process out.
Tell them what we're doing.
What we are going to be doing is we are going to be giving him back to the original owners. They're going to train him for a couple months, and then they're going to try to sell him to a very rough and tough cowboy, which there's loads of them out
Yeah,
here
there's plenty.
that'll get on them, and they'll be fine. So that's super cool. And next video was warning from an Amish farmer. And me and you can talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
so that's about Amos Miller.
Yep.
And it's really interesting, and I do want to talk about this
Yeah.
because there's all of this. I don't want to necessarily say it's disinfo, but there's a lot of hubbub about Amos, and there's a lot of other private buyers clubs and different people, and they're all like upset at Amos, and they're acting like there's shenanigans going on. When in reality, I mean, he has 4,000 buying members that are happy with his product. And you know, supposedly somebody got sick and one person died. And, you know, you're going to blame the manufacturer. You're going to blame the supplier when between who's to say even what happened to it between wherever it was when they touched it and what they did before they drank it or ate it. I mean, it's crazy. And the thing is crucify this guy for that. But when some big box chlorine drop shop does it, you know, it's just like, okay, do a recall, and then you're right back to, you know, pay your big gigantic fine, and then you're right back to doing what you've always done. I mean, it happens all the time, and there's no reason for a guy to lose his business and his land and his property and everything.
Yeah, it's
Even
terrible.
if one person, and I mean, hey, look, I mean, you don't want anybody to die, but I mean, all kind of stuff happens that, you know, that is a lot of that stuff is also anecdotal too. So, you know,
And the FDA.
leave the guy alone.
But the FDA component is weird.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is weird, and then you know, there's these other people that are like, but I do it right, and he didn't do it right. But look, we should all we all want to be left alone.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that's you need to be. We all need to follow the laws. Well, newsflash, okay. You got to sign it before you read it. You got to pass it before you know what's in the bill. You have to sign it, right? Because that's how we do things for some reason. So we all break probably 400 to 1,000 laws per day,
Every day.
unbeknownst to us, right?
Yep.
And so the only time any of that matters is when they want more money or they want to kick you in the keister, you know, or they want to lock you up. So that's my point. It's like, leave this guy alone. Compost big corporations. So that was Amos Miller. And okay, so I want to get a little bipartisan, nonpartisan, uniparty stuff in here because everybody wants to make this about Trump and Biden. And Amos Miller was being assaulted by the USDA and the FDA during the Trump administration. So this is absolutely a uniparty, bipartisan, nonpartisan thing. All right, so don't act like we just vote Republican. Yeah. You can't help some people. I mean, come on, the red wave. I've been through a red wave, right? With G-Dub, and I didn't see abortion go anywhere. I didn't see anything good happen with the last supermajority, right? And I saw the same thing. It's all dog and pony show. It's an illusion of choice, okay?
All right, so the next video was from drought to flash flood, 1 foot of rain. 1 foot of rain, that was 4 days ago, crazy enough. And that was absolutely insanity how much rain we got that day. Crazy. 1 foot of rain, and today we got about an inch or so.
Yeah, instantly.
Instantly. Boom.
So it's pretty awesome. We are back on.
So, anyway, we're back on top. Pastures are doing amazing. I separated the cows this week, put them out in the back, and I mean the grass is already 4 or 5 inches high. Larry's fields are doing the best I've seen all year long, so it's just amazing. So it's just super awesome. The next one was my 1 year prepper pantry. Mom just went through there and just talked about her pantry and how she manages it and everything with easyprepping.com. So that was really good. And then I just made a video because I just wanted to talk about a couple things in that video, because just about a couple comments that we got, and some people were saying we weren't even in a drought. So that's pretty much why I made like a very good contrast, the green field after the rain and then the fields before the rain of them just looking absolutely barren and gone. And so I just talked about some comments there.
And there wasn't any filter on that.
No, there was no filter on that. That was the field. That was Larry's field, the before, which looked just like our field. And then the green photo was actually our field the day that I shot the video. So that wasn't like off the internet or anything like that.
And speaking
What?
of that, we're almost up to the full amount that we need to get.
Yeah, I think so. We're almost there.
Yes, for Darlene's Longhorns.
Yes.
We are almost now. And the way the Give Send Go is great, but they do charge 30 cents a transaction, so 30 cents a gift, and then their processor charges their card processor charges 2.9%. So what that equates to, we wanted to raise $5,000. If we just raise $5,000, about 500 of that will go to the different fees and whatnot.
Yep.
And just so y'all know, for total transparency, not that it even matters, but with Mr. Larry, we raised 10, but we only got, after all the fees, we got about 9,500, and then also my hay guy wanted 500 for fuel, so the Texas boys actually ponied up an extra $1,000 to we're very thankful for our community and our friends, and we're thankful for you all. And I just wanted to make y'all aware of that. So we're real close.
Don't just ask people to give.
We don't ask. Yeah, we're not gonna ask you to do something that we're not willing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm probably gonna call Darlene this week because we're real close, and see if she's found a supplier. If she hasn't, our friends up the street shipped it in from out of town, so I'm going to check with those. I think that was Louisiana. I'm going to check with those guys and see if we can truck some in. And we've gotten all kinds of awesome. We've had people that wanted to try to ship hay from Maryland,
everywhere,
and it is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love our community. I love all y'all that just care and try. And I think that's the big thing is but there's a fly in here.
I know.
It's going to drive me back as nuts, y'all. Okay. You tried to donate to Darlene, but it doesn't go through. You can make a donation. A couple people made a donation right through our website.
Yep.
Because I know that works.
Yeah, and you can leave a note, right?
Yeah.
And you could say Darlene or whatever.
Yeah, for Darlene or whatever. Okay, so amazing what that is.
So, and then the next video of the week, the last video of the week, this was yesterday's video, was warning from a Canadian farmer. I've been looking for a video to react to, and I just kept on typing Canadian farmer and stuff like that, and this video just kept on popping up in my feed. So then I was like, why not? I'll click on it. So that was made by Quick Dick McDick. And
he was great.
He's a really super funny guy, and just his analogies on certain things is just
his
visual,
very good. Very great communicator.
Yep.
It was between that video and somebody actually recommended the Jordan Peterson video, because Jordan Peterson did a video about telling the globalists to back down, and it was literally like this fly. It was literally a culmination of like all the previous videos we've done. I thought it was very good, but it was a longer video, and I'm like, if we do a reaction video to that, that is going to be
a long video.
So I think I have the next 2 videos for reactions.
Okay.
We're getting lots of good recommendations too, so keep them coming in on the community page. But I have the next 2. The one is Yuval Noah Harari, and the other one is Dennis Bushnell, and it's really interesting how they're all tie in together here. But yeah, everybody is saying God is good, and I'll tell you know, this is my contention that we should be an agrarian society. When you absolutely rely on rain. Hey, deep wells are very expensive, 20 to 30,000, and can we do that? Yes. Will we do that? Probably. But there's something to be said when you're absolutely, completely, 100% reliant on God. It's just like if you had a crop coming up and there was a hailstorm.
Yeah.
You know, and you lose that crop. There's nothing you're going to do to stop that.
No.
And there's something about just being completely and 100% relying on God and praying for rain. And it's, you know, it's kind of so funny. Like, my grass looks brown. I have just been praying for rain because my chemical infested Roundup Ready front yard, I mean, what is Bob and Tom going to think if it doesn't get properly watered when it's literally there for absolutely no purpose other than to pollute the runoff water?
Mm-hmm.
We might be doing a video about homeschool and some of the changes with the Texas Board of Education.
Yes, we might be doing a reaction video to one reason why we homeschool, but what the Texas Board of Education is going to try to do to gut the rest from the government propaganda camps, the government schooling down here. It's rather fascinating.
Oh yeah, that was in.
Oh yeah, when was the workshop video?
That was in the drought video. That was in the drought video.
Yeah, that's in the drought video.
So anyway, that went really well this week. We decided that was like that evening. We were like, let's go get it done. So we went out there, and as y'all saw in that video, if not, go check it out after the live stream. That's on Drought 2022 or 2022 Drought update. So we just went ahead and we finished cleaning it all out, and she is ready to get remodeled. Mainly just finished, not even remodeled, just finish it all up. And we went out and we bought black tar paper. So we're going to be putting up black tar paper all on the inside of it, except for the one wall that actually has siding. And then we are going to be cutting up some lumber. It will be green, it won't be dry, so that's why we're putting up black tar paper. And then when it does shrink a little bit, the cracks will be black instead of like bright yellow or whatever. So I saw somebody do that a while back, and I was like, that is a really good idea. So and it looks really, really cool. So anyway, that is what we are going to be working on tonight. Not tonight. That's what we're going to be working on this week.
The discount is off of the website. While we're let's make another announcement.
Yeah. So while everybody's on here, even if you've heard it before, but anyway, there is a 10% off site-wide discount this whole entire live stream. As soon as the live stream goes off, the discount will be discontinued. But it's 10% off everything during the live stream. So that's Honey's t-shirts, everything. Except for the native membership subscription. So other than that, everything is 10% off. So
we got some people mentioning their first-time homesteaders. We have something really neat coming up next week.
Yes.
We're working with another group of friends that also have their own YouTube channel that are also homesteaders. and so we're going to be offering something really neat probably this coming week. So we're working on that. We have lots of really neat stuff, kind of like in the works. So if you're first-time homesteaders or interested in homesteading or thinking about it, you know what? The reason that I'm really excited about this product is because we're getting so much traffic from, you know, what these are these different issues and problems and things that we're seeing on the horizon or in the on the front of the car, 6 inches from the windshield,
type of deal,
on the hood or whatever. But we want to offer solutions. And,
yes.
And in my opinion, I mean, when we moved 8 years ago,
changing on the fly.
The reason we did all that and it was so dramatic and so drastic and so quick is because I'm like, there's not a political solution to this, okay? And yes, and hey, listen, y'all, I'm a Christian, and the solution for eternity and the solution to be saved from your sins and to have victory over your sins now is to repent and believe the gospel, okay? Yep. And but what after you're born again, right, and God does that for you, you have to worry about like feeding your family and providing and all that stuff. And what I never want to get, God is our priority. Mm-hmm. God is sovereign. He is supreme, and our sole aim is to honor and glorify God. But, and I want to say this well with parrhesia, I want to say this right. Many people, well-meaning, they're well-meaning when they say it, but like, hey, God's in control and God is sovereign, and He is, right? I'm not taking anything away from that. But God gave us a brain. He gave us ability. He gave us the Holy Spirit, right? He gave us eyes to see what's going on, and it's just like the sons of Issachar, who had they had an understanding of the times. And as Christians, we should absolutely see all this crazy dark junk that's going on and be able to immediately identify it. And then one, we identify it. Now, certain things we can control and certain things we can't control. And that's where this whole entire channel and kind of concept comes in. I mean, what we're doing is what we can do.
Yep.
You know, oh, vote Republican and vote harder, and we'll just have to wait till next 2 more years when we can vote them all out and do all that stuff. And I mean, I did all that stuff, and I was the Tea Party, and I watched that come and go. I watched it get co-opted, and I watched Ron Paul get ripped at the polls, and I watched voting machines that were literally... I watched dangling chads when it was hole punches, and then I watched fake voting machines that would change the vote, and then we watched mail-in ballots that were stuffed right in front of our face. I mean, and don't think that 2,000 mules baloney nonsense junk has anything to do with anything. They've been rigging this voting deal for forever, okay? And so what we want to do is we want to be super practical. What can you do? I mean, what can you do? What did y'all do? And we're like, oh, we just tried this. I mean, and then we tried this, and we screwed up at this, and we messed up that, and then we tried this. I mean, and we try to be super... I want to stop using that. We use that word super a lot in it. We just want to be genuine, authentic, and real.
Yeah.
And put it all, you know... We are who we are. We're not going to edit out the bad parts, you know, and we're not going to create and make it look all Pinteresty and Instagrammy and all that stuff.
No, real life.
We're just going to keep it real, and we want to be a resource for people. And Texas Mommy here right now, but we live a life. We live a very wonderful, blessed life, and well, thank you very much. We got a super chat from External Influences. Thank you, External Influences. We live an incredibly blessed life, and we have challenges, and stuff happens, and everything doesn't go perfect, and kids break stuff every other week, and all that stuff. And but I think, especially if you're going to be involved in touching on these troubling matters, right? And you're seeing the world literally go to hell in a handbasket, for lack of a better term. I think if you're going to do all that and you're going to take the time to do all that, you better be thankful. You better rejoice in the Lord. You better thank the Lord, right? You better count your blessings, and you better do it every day.
Yep.
And that is quintessential with all of it. But I think it's kind of like a cop-out and a cheat to just be like, well, God's in control. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what did you do? What'd you do last week? What'd you do? You know, because I've met many super spiritual people.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of deadbeat losers that don't work, and they're, well, you know, God will provide for me. You know, and the guy has ability, right?
Yep.
And he has wisdom and all these. Well, he's smart and everything, and he's a lazy bum. You know, and it's a cop out. Well, God will provide. You know. And if God wanted me to have that, you know, He would give it to me. And look, there's a very thin skin of truth to that. But then there is, well, what did you do about it? You know what I mean? And I believe that's why husbandry and plants and gardening is so important. Because look, God does all the hard parts. God does the growing, and God does. He creates the abundance. But what are we doing? You know. Somebody's got to pick the weeds. You know, Texas mom, I think, is doing dishes, and James is eating cookies. I don't know. James is kind of like a loner. He just, you know, he just wants to. He's probably building I don't know what he's doing.
He was finishing.
James, there's his hat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, where you at?
Yeah, that means he's inside.
Everybody wants to know where James is.
I know.
I can go get him.
Turkey head.
Summon James. Hey, little bird, what I do, little sleepy monkey?
Yes, everybody wants to know where James is, and he's not one for live streams. He doesn't. It's not his favorite thing.
Right. We were given dominion over the earth to care for it and to create abundance with it. And once again, that's what I'm saying. I think that agrarianism is absolutely important. I'm not going to make something up and say that it's mandated by God, but there's such a value in it. And there's so much learning in it and all that it's kind of incredible.
They went to the ranch.
Oh, they went to the ranch, those rats. Did they go fishing?
I don't know.
Probably.
But they took.
They snuck off to the ranch in the side-by-side.
Yeah, that means they went fishing.
That means they went fishing.
Yeah.
And the pond is, man, the bass over there are awesome.
They are super awesome.
Okay, so let's see here. So that's where James is, Carlos and Mark. He's probably fishing at the ranch. They're fishing. And the weather right now is perfect where it just rained. It's so nice and cool. And yeah, it's... Okay, I'm sorry, did I...
So you can talk about what kind of videos coming up this week?
Videos that are coming up this week.
So, yeah, we'll have another watch-along react. That'll probably be Yuval Noah Harari. That's going to be a good one. And the Dennis Bushnell is going to be a really good one because it correlates with everything. But and we'll check out the rest of the recommendations. Mm-hmm. We'll probably do something there. And then what else is going on this week?
Well, needed to mill up some wood for a couple people.
Got some customers that need wood.
Maybe some more shop work.
Well, yeah, the studio needs to get finished out. At least that has to get worked on. James and me and Buddy worked on today. We worked on finishing up his, I think they're like 20-foot long table, and then recessed in the middle of it has his chop saw. So then you can just like lay your 2x4 or any piece of lumber, and it'll be level with the top of the workbench, and then you can cut it. Super cool. And the other thing is he bought all of the dust collection system. For like a DIY dust collection system with I think that was like a 18-gallon shop vac. So he's going to connect that all together this week as well. He's super excited about that. And then you got the vacuum doors that you can open and close at different stations inside the workshop so you can quickly connect them together.
All right. And then what's yeah, so you're definitely gonna be working heavy on the studio. Let's see.
Oh yeah, we do eat the fish out of our pond over there. Actually, I wasn't able to go the last time, but Rufus and Buddy and Junior actually went over there, and they, huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah, James. Sorry.
Call him Rufus.
I know.
All the OGs
I know.
that.
Yeah. So anyway, they had a big old fish fry over there. So. Yep.
All right. So let's see here. So, what else? What else? I knew there's some other stuff that we were supposed to talk about.
There was some other stuff that we were supposed to talk
I'm
about.
blanking right now. We covered all the videos.
Yes.
We talked about the websites and the products.
Yep. Huh? Oh.
All the new products on the website.
Yeah.
Come on, mommy. Come sit down.
I'm just
You're just.
No, you can do that later.
You're making You're
Come
trying
on.
to like be busy so then you can like miss out on the live stream.
I've been busy all afternoon working on the website.
Yeah, Texas Mom is our website coordinator.
Yes. I work for very little wages.
Mm-hmm. Texas Mom is slave labor.
I am.
Oh, and that's the other thing. No, the soaps. There's not any. Yeah, we mentioned.
There's
that.
soaps in stock now. I'm working with my soap lady, who is also a Christian stay-at-home mom.
Homesteader. She a homesteader? Yeah,
She
she's a
lives
homesteader.
in Katy, Texas,
Katy.
and she does all of our soaps for us. So when you buy soap from us, just know that you are also indirectly supporting her, and she's a stay-at-home mom. So she surely appreciates your orders, just like we do. And she uses all natural, really basic ingredients. You can go to the soap shop and see all of the different ingredients that are in there. It's very simple, which we appreciate. That is our #1 soap that we use here at our house. We're probably going to be doing, I'm getting attacked.
Nugget?
Oh, the love. It's a love nugget.
Probably going to be doing some kind of like stock up video.
Okay.
We didn't get to do a grocery video this
No,
week.
we didn't do a grocery
So-
video.
The horror.
We definitely have to do a grocery video. That's
Oh
probably going to,
my.
we need to do that at the beginning of the week so we can restock up. I want to do like some basic like toiletries and like, just your basic like personal items, toothpaste, mouthwash,
Some normal stuff.
those kind of things. That's probably going to be coming up pretty soon here. We're going to be sharing with you guys some of the products that we use and a lot of the homemade stuff that we use. But also coming up, we're going to be excited to share with y'all that we have found a source for American-made, all-natural products that we are really excited about.
All right. All right.
So,
No blow. We got a lot of stuff going on
secret.
here, y'all.
That's a secret, but
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
that's going to be exciting.
Yep.
We're working on it.
What else?
Well, Carlos was saying, what about the off-grid property?
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Yeah, the main priority right
We
now
went over-
is to get the workshop finished.
Yeah.
And get this studio. It doesn't need to be finished. It just needs to be inhabitable. And we need to put in a door in our living room so we can walk out. And then I can get all the computer stuff and Matt's office moved out of my living room into his YouTube studio.
And if y'all want to help us out, so maybe reach out to RPS. We need a deep well solar pump. All right, and I'm gonna reach out to them. My buddy Josh at Heartway Farms sent him an email, and so I'm really wanting them to help us out and work with that. We had another company that's a solar generator for the shop because James wants that to be like all off-grid unplugged. So
Yeah.
it's a 2300 watt generator.
Yeah.
And that might almost do the trick, but it can be plugged in succession. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So if anybody wants to reach out to EcoFlow for us, they do have the best products.
That would be great.
Carlos said, "Are you guys digging a deep well?" Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably 500 feet. Yeah.
Not right the second though.
No,
And
not
by
right now.
hand.
And not by hand.
And we're gonna pay somebody
Expensive.
about $12,500 just for the casing.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. We have to check out Red Earth Ranch.
We're
Too.
probably going to be
They're like right up the road,
oh really?
or like very close. Yeah, they're
Okay.
in East
probably
Texas
going to
area.
be showing some more going over to the ranch, like day in the life type
Yeah.
stuff, feeding the animals.
Oh
probably
yeah, that was the
some-
other thing that we did today. At least for us boys, we woke up and had a neighbor that just moved in right up the road, and crazy nugget, and he just needed. He had our neighbor right down the road from us weld up.
Solar, man. They're doing 3-phase solar. That's pretty legit.
Well, they were living in a tiny house
Well, yeah, they're
Shed.
living in a RV right now.
and a camper. Yeah.
Yeah, in a
Mhm.
camper. But he had a big fence welded up, steel fence entrance gate actually, and the two side fence panels had to be put in the ground. So we had to go over there and dig some holes for it, and then we brought over our tractor and then slipped them in the ground. We filmed it all today. So that's what we were busy with this morning. It took us about 40 minutes.
The website says the native discount is not available yet.
Uh-oh. You want to go over there, Matt?
You can click it back on.
Yeah.
And just make sure it's up. I
It
don't-
should be. Make sure it's in all caps.
Oh yeah, try all caps. Okay, I didn't know that.
Just type in native and
Just
all
type
caps.
native in all caps. That'll probably.
Matt's checking it to make sure. Yeah, the sale, you only get to be a complimentary native and get their discount just while the
During the
live
live
stream
stream.
is going. As soon as the live stream is over, then the discount will be off. But right now, while the live stream is going, everybody.
It says that it's been used. Nope, wrong one. 1 second.
Matt's working on it. While the live stream's going, y'all get 10% off your total purchase on
It's
the
saying
website.
that it's going.
I would love a natural spring, Mark. We thought when we dug this pond back here, I totally was praying because it was a swampy spot, and I'm like, please be, because there are springs around here,
Yeah.
and yeah, that is a super bummer.
Yeah.
But we do have a stock pond at the ranch. There's bass and bram over there.
And we're probably going to be stocking.
We'll be stocking this pond.
pond too because the snakes have kind of found it now, being the second year. Is it second year or third year that it's been there now?
Second year, yep.
So we were waiting for that to happen, and that definitely happened this year. The snakes found it, especially with the drought. So
John, if it looks blurry, check on your on the bottom on your video quality, and you might just be able to bump that up, or it could be maybe your bandwidth on your end. Oh, we are a little fuzzy. Okay, so you know why? Because Matt's check as soon as he shuts the computer off, it'll.
It's saying everything's good. I mean,
he's saying that it's good if somebody wants to
It
let
says
us
it's not
know.
available yet. She said all caps says this discount is not available yet.
Ah,
Oh, we tried, y'all. I thought this would
man.
work.
he's saying that on his end it's looking good.
yeah, it says it's good.
It says it's good. Well, anyway, we'll be doing a grocery video this week. We'll be doing some day in the life. Probably some gardening videos are going to be coming out if we get a couple cooler days. Y'all, it's still 90 degrees here during the day, so it's still pretty warm. But
But we're coming into the most wonderful time of the year.
We
No,
are.
not Christmas, y'all.
No.
We're
We
coming
paid our-
into fall.
we paid
All
our
right,
dues.
relax.
We paid our summer dues in Texas this year. That is for sure. I think it was like 100 plus all summer long. I don't know if we had a day or two below 100.
Everybody keeps asking me about the shoulder. The shoulder is good. I'm still.
It's better.
It's better, yeah. It's not perfect.
No.
Still considering the stem cell deal. I have to set up the appointments. I'm going to get 2 opinions on that.
And the stem cell is cord blood stem
Right.
cell.
It's not. We're not taking any stem cells from like.
We have to get 2 consultations on that and see if he would be a good candidate. We're going to go to 2 different doctors. They're both really good orthopedic surgeons, so that would be good. And if he's not a candidate for that, his shoulder is just a train wreck inside. The surgeon did everything he could to clean it up, but it was the worst shoulder he's ever seen. And I mean, it was 3 hours of surgery?
Yeah, 3.5
hours of
Our
surgery.
beef is soy free. We're grass fed, so yeah,
Yes.
no soy boys here. No soy burgers.
Deborah, I just checked on the whole entire website and went through it again. It's saying everything's good, so maybe you might just have to
You know what we'll
refresh your page.
How about we'll do this? We will run the native 10% off, the complimentary native, until tomorrow morning.
There you go.
Tomorrow morning, we will shut it down.
Yeah, we'll shut it down.
And then that way,
you'll have a little
the rest
bit.
of tonight.
Yeah, you can go on there, get a cup of coffee, and shop
and
around
maybe if
on
it's
there.
just something goofy with the
Yeah,
website,
whatever.
we won't
Internet
shut it down
stuff's-
until
yeah.
what time tomorrow morning are you going to shut it off?
Yeah, when I
Before
wake
we
up.
go to church, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
There you
We'll
go.
shut it off at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So.
Tomorrow morning.
And not a second after 9.
Well, I didn't
We're
want
real
somebody
big
to
on
be
that.
like,
We're
you
real
said tomorrow
timely and
morning,
we're
and
big
I
on-
got up at 10.
We're real big on schedules. So.
No, we're not big on schedules. So yeah,
Texas time, yeah.
maybe some gardening, maybe some another homeschool video.
Yes.
That might be me and Matt or me and TD talking about all of the changes that are coming like this week right now as we speak. They're plotting and planning it to tear down and destroy the rest of the remnants of the Texas public education system. So if you are
We
a
knew it was
Texan
terrible, but they just want to make sure that they
and you have
completely
children
finish it
or grandchildren or family
off. Look,
with
if you're
children,
if you're a human being and you send your kids to government schools, you're crazy. Okay, I'll
It's-
try to be nice.
it's
but
crazy what they're doing this week. Crazy.
saying it's not.
It's radical left stuff. Just saying. So we're probably going to be doing a video on that, discussing those things. And
It's Boots and Nugget.
Boots,
Don't be knocking the lights over, Boots and Nugget.
Bootsy Cat and Nugget are buddies. And they get really, like, they have to play at least once a day. We got Boots. Her real name is Mary.
Mary Boots.
And we got Mary from our friends
Partway Farms.
in Illinois.
Yeah.
Partway Farms. She was just a little bitty kitty, and we went up there to visit them last July, and they brought in this little teeny tiny fluff ball, and she was all super
And
fluffy.
she's a legit mouser, and she eats gophers and everything. Mary's pretty awesome.
She
I was
eats
gonna
snakes.
get her.
Didn't she kill a squirrel?
She killed a
She killed a
big
gigantic
old squirrel. The
which is
squirrel
good.
was as
She's
big
a
as
crazy
her.
cat. So they brought her in the house, and I was like, oh my goodness, we have to have her. So that's where she came. She was our little souvenir from Heartway Farms. Yeah. I don't know what else.
We got
we're
people on
talking
from
about.
Ireland. Somebody said they bought the good and the beautiful for their homeschool. That's
You
awesome.
will love it.
We don't feed any of our cows Roundup.
Nope.
Or city water. Okay. They drink from a pond and they eat grass.
Unless the only time that they do have our little like community water that we have is if we have them
Sequestered.
up front.
Yeah, if we have them rotated
Right,
up front.
'cause we
And we
do
have a
have
well there that I just have to get a new pump on it.
Yep.
So I just have
So.
to do that in my
Yeah.
spare time.
And when the drought was really intense, we did keep their water bucket up front
Yeah.
so they wouldn't have to walk all the way back to the ponds.
I mean, we sell our beef, but we do not. I mean, we're not going to ship it. It would be crazy, you know.
Yeah, no.
So we've had.
And technically, we don't sell beef. We actually sell dog food.
That's
so
true. We
That's
only
true.
sell food. We only sell dog
It's
food.
non-human
We sell
grade.
animal. We
Yeah,
sell
so-
animal.
It's not
feed.
consumable for humans.
Right.
So people buy it from us, but it's meant for your dogs.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and in the small print on the receipt, it says not for human consumption.
That's right.
And if you eat it, that's on
And
you.
we are very clear about that.
Yeah.
Because when it leaves our hands, we are not responsible for who does
Yep.
whatever with their food.
Yep.
But we only sell to our friends and family down here. We don't we don't really have like
Oh, the boys love making beef jerky. They always.
Yeah, normally we'll make like
Balls
a
and-
pound or so of it, and it'll
And
be.
that would never be sold, y'all. Sorry.
It would be like.
We'll never.
also
We can eat
You
it
want to turn
so
that computer off
fast.
just in case it's affecting our.
I already turned
Oh, you
off
did?
the
Okay.
Wi-Fi on it. Yeah.
Also, that what will never be sold is our sausage. And I don't like sausage, y'all.
No,
I don't. I
like-
pick it off if it comes on a breakfast sandwich or something like that.
This is the
I
Asians,
I
dude.
always take the sausage. Sausage just grosses me out. I don't like it at all. But these pigs that we had done, that sausage, we've had it twice now, and it's like, it is so primo. It's just not gristly.
No, it's
There's
great.
just the taste is perfect. It doesn't have any like weird textures.
No.
It's just like so good. It's
And we do it OG in the what's that called? Snug Life or Sung Life, the
Yeah.
dehydrator. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just marinate it and put it in the Sung Life.
jerky, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
jerky.
Sung Life,
Yeah. You know, and you can just Google every time you go to make it. We're like, how long, what temperature, and how long, and
Yeah.
you just Google it, like 155 degrees for 8 hours.
I
or
can show them some of my canned goods I got done this week.
Yeah. How long can you keep sausage in the freezer? Google it. I don't know. It is.
Oh, beautiful Gulf Breeze, Florida. PJRN 007 wants me to come to the Andrews Institute. So I got my labrum's kind of missing a little bit. So if you got anything for that, I will absolutely fly to
Most of
Andrews
the
Institute.
internal components of his shoulder
No,
are
it's not that
gone.
bad. She's being
It's really
she's being
bad.
dramatic.
No, it's really, really bad.
It hurt really bad.
The surgeon said it was the worst he's ever seen, and all the things that are
Wilmer.
supposed to be in there are not in there anymore because arthritis has eaten it all away. So,
If you're trying to make tinctures, okay, we have something else coming up.
you're just going to ruin every surprise.
There's something else coming up. Okay, we're working with
Don't try to
another
ruin
super
it.
awesome YouTube channel. So
This
stay
one
tuned for
I don't
that.
know.
No, you know it. You just
Oh.
forgot.
I
Oh,
forgot
sorry.
to.
And
Okay.
Texas Mom.
Oh, another one.
That's why I'm here.
So, y'all, I have like 8 of these on my kitchen counter right now, and they are beef vegetable soup from our animals and our veggies here on the farm. And we ate off of this for like, I don't know how many days straight until we couldn't take it anymore, and then I just canned them up. And I am so sorry that those electric pressure canners are $200 each now. The Carry and the, what's the other one?
Nesco.
And the Nesco, they're both the same thing.
Yeah.
They
And
just-
look, we've been
I can't believe
rocking
it.
those things now, and those are rocks.
I
They're rock solid. We
I
paid $100.
$100 for them.
Yeah.
$100, and they are $200. And that other one, that Presto one that I had at first, is like $300 and some dollars right now. That's crazy. I wouldn't buy the Presto. The
I
Presto.
was thinking, eat this right now.
No, you're not gonna eat that right now.
Glug, glug, glug. No, it does look good. I'm very hungry.
That was funny.
Whoa, Carlos paid almost $300 for his carry. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy, guys.
Don't
That's
worry,
crazy.
we can continue to quantitatively
And
use, no
that's-
problem.
They have been inflated like that since last fall. And I just cannot believe that they haven't come back around to a normal price yet. And the first one that I had was the Presto. Now, the Presto electric canner, the really big one, is beautiful. It's very pretty. I think it's prettier than the Carry.
We're going to get an All-American for the back grill. We're
Yes,
getting one.
I have I have a glass top stove, y'all.
Right.
And I've gone through 2 glass tops of stoves
yeah.
using my pressure canner, my old-fashioned pressure canner, and water bath canners, because when it is canning season, I usually had like both of those things going, and just that nothing ever broke it, like when I set it or took it away, that didn't break it. But the constant weight and just pulling it off and putting it back on, eventually it kind of like wears it down, and eventually it just shatters. So that's happened twice to me now. And y'all, I am not using a pressure canner when it's 100 degrees out.
No.
There's no summer kitchen happening right here. So now winter kitchen, that would be great.
I would love that. I'd love to cook outside.
I would love a winter kitchen.
Yeah.
Late fall, that would be great.
We kind of crowded our homestead, so which is good. I mean, we crowded it with food, but
we're really super.
We're kind of pinched in
everything
here.
is like aging in place type.
Yeah, and
homesteading.
that was what we wanted, but I don't know if I had it to do it over again, if I would have left a bigger footprint to do cool stuff like that, because I'm kind of happy with where everything is.
Well, the back orchard was totally unusable space. When we fenced that in, it was all trash and a dump pile, and we had to keep working on getting all the trash and glass and everything out of it. And the back right corner of that is still like its roots and stuff like that. It's not super usable. So that was totally not usable. Plus there's gray water runoff there. So our little backyard is like, what's the measurements of our like actual backyard? It's skinny.
Which one? Oh, you mean the width?
Yeah, our little backyard that we have.
Like from
Like right here. In between the tiny house and the
and
the garden.
That's little. Yeah,
That's like 120 feet maybe.
No, not even. That's probably like,
and then maybe like
90
20
feet max by like 20 feet wide.
20 feet wide. Yeah, it's a very small backyard area that we have. But the rest is all just.
Wilmer wants. Do you guys remember the name of that cow? Wilmer wants to know the name of that cow. Do you remember?
He was our first.
He was actually
Mr. Larry's.
It was Mr. Larry's.
Oh, that's right.
It wasn't. It wasn't actually ours. He traded us. There was like some cow swapping that me and him did, so I ended up with a good sized bull from him, and then I was like, "Why not? I'll take him to the butcher." So that's what happened. I don't know what his name is. I never got his name.
And we said you can take him to the butcher, but we want the hide.
Yes.
And he said okay to that. Yeah. So lots of good, fun videos coming up this week. We're so excited that there's all these new people here. We are
It's been great,
just honored, humbled. I know there's so many different YouTube channels out there that do homesteading, but we are so excited that you all would take the time to spend time with our family, and
And for whatever reason, well, I know why, but YouTube is allowing us to talk about things that we weren't allowed to talk about.
I don't know.
They're actually
And I do know
pushing
why. It's because of the Civil War. But they're letting it happen. So we'll take advantage of it while we got it, I guess.
We got lots of new t-shirt designs Matt's still working on, so keep checking back on the website.
We have the new cow t-shirt. Go check it out. And I would personally use the 10% off on that t-shirt. So it has a really, really nice picture of a cow in the middle of the circle. And then it has nice looking arrows pointing off the cow head. And it says, I think it says beef, fertilizer, and then it says grass and dairy on it. So 4 things that come from a cow.
You made it. And it says cows are the
it says cows are the solution, not the problem.
Right.
That's awesome.
2. One top of the circle and one bottom.
And you got another t-shirt. You have your cowboy t-shirt.
Yep, have our cowboy t-shirt. So,
Yo, Barack Obama's on.
no way.
Yo, Barry Soetoro, what's poppin'?
That's awesome.
Yeah, look at his.
So
Love it, dude.
So if you
They
don't
rock.
have a cool Texas T-shirt and you want to support the Texas boys,
Yep.
you can go check out those
Yeah, and actually in the
t-shirts.
background there's 3 amigos there, so that was the original 3 OG there.
Yeah.
Oh, how's Big Mike? Big Mike is married. He's in love. He's in love. He's living the high life.
We
Old
don't
Mikey, Big
hardly
Mike.
hear from him at all.
Dude, I don't hear from that
anymore.
guy at all, man. He's in
He is
love.
honeymooning it up.
Yeah,
So.
he's on a honeymoon. It's great. Life is great, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did see his wife at the coffee shop today.
Yes, I do get to see his sweet wife Jess
Yeah.
pretty often at the coffee shop. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, somebody got the DiLorenzo book. Awesome. You're going to learn some real history.
Yeah. So, do you think you'll be doing another sit-down video with Larry anytime?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome if I can get him up here
Yeah.
again, and catch him.
I would like to show you guys some of my like bulk food prepping, putting away stuff. Like this week when I did, the 8 quarts of leftover
Glug,
beef.
glug, glug, glug. She likes all my jokes, y'all. I know.
It's been a while.
Since she liked any of my jokes.
It's been a while. I've been around a while. So,
Yes, you have.
I'm still here.
Battle axe.
Glug, glug, glug. Somebody's glugging you. I still have the original Texas Boys t-shirt. I'm hoping it will be worth a lot of money.
It will
Wow,
be.
Mark.
The OG.
That is awesome. Mark, we gotta upgrade you, buddy. We gotta at least send you out a new Texas Boys. This will be the new Texas Boys t-shirt, Mark. If you like it, we'll send you out one.
Look like canned beans. Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, no, it's soup.
It is
beef,
super
vegetable
I'm
soup.
gonna stop using the super word. It is.
Why? What's up with the super? Why do you
Well,
say
we just go like super awesome. It's like it's kind of not intelligent, to
Say
every
super?
adjective is super.
super
like,
awesome, man?
Well, but there's lots of really neat words out there that we could use.
We
that
say
would be-
super that much?
We do.
We say awesome
Really?
a lot.
We say super awesome a lot. So I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just
Oh.
trying to
I
activate
thought-
my vocabulary.
When I thought you said
so
that,
that I can speak with parhesia.
I thought it had some tie or correlation to your dislike of superheroes.
No.
So you were omiting the word super from your.
No.
Okay. Just.
No.
I was just
It's like
making sure.
ingrained in me, so super. And
I know it is. The website is TheTexasBoys.com.
Yeah.
Yes, and you get 10% off until tomorrow morning.
So, there we go. Here, I'll drop the link, y'all.
Use the code NATIVE in all
Copy.
caps.
Yeah. And if it's not working for right now, just keep checking it.
It'll work. It might take a while.
It's saying that it's working now, supposedly, so we'll see.
So we got lots of new things coming up.
I use the word literally a lot, and they use the word literally a lot, and yeah. So,
Literally? Really?
Literally.
Wow.
Like I literally use the word literally a lot, and so I'm trying to break that habit.
See,
too.
we'll
Did you
go
sign
around
up for
kids.
some type of
Oh, what?
vocabulary?
No, I'm just
email
always
or
trying to
something?
improve. Okay. This
See,
is
like
so
that's the other
hard.
one too. Like
so
when
bad
I'm,
to just want to
no,
be
when
better.
I'm filming stuff and people point it out and comment it, that most kids my age don't know the word, but I use it just because y'all use it because y'all are from the 80s and 70s.
No, don't say that. We're not going to
Okay,
say
we're
that
not
word.
gonna say
Okay.
80s and the
no, we're not going to
70s.
say that word.
Not
But
that
Uncle
word.
Mark wants to know, Matt, when.
Well, but the only problem with
No,
saying not that word,
we're
then
not
people are
gonna-
going to
Then
think
people are
that
gonna
it's-
see it's like a
wasn't-
bad word.
It's
It's not
just
a
a
bad
dumb
word,
word. It's
y'all.
just a dumb word. It's dumber than super.
It's dumber than super.
Uncle Mark wants to know when
When you
are
hitting
you
100K?
gonna go to 100K?
Boom.
Next month.
Oh, take
No, I'm
it
just
easy.
joking.
I wish.
No,
Let's see.
I don't know.
We're not going to boast ourselves
Nah.
up tomorrow.
Yeah, the GooTube.
The YouTube wave. Yeah,
I mean,
you
it's
never
great
know.
when you're riding the wave up and then you just languish in
Yeah.
obscurity for a while.
We're gonna
Let me out.
We're gonna try to do a great job of just being consistent and helping to bring something different to the table.
See you, Patricia from Ireland.
we just want to be able that when you come to our channel, you're going to get a little bit of Texas flair, and you're going to get a little something different when you come over, because there's just so many homesteading channels out there that we need to be giving you something a little different. So if you have any input on ideas, you let us know. I stopped doing the sit down book, the Christian ladies book review. I really love it, and I might pick it up again at some point, but it just didn't get the amount of views that we needed it to get. And I don't want to be doing something and taking away from time. There's only so many days in a week, and I don't want to take a day of the week out and do something that isn't going to appeal to as many people. So maybe that's something we'll pick up later. Maybe there'll be more of an interest in it later. But I was really disappointed because I wanted to do that.
No, the one video did great. The next one went flat, but those two did in a row, and that's part of the YouTube shenanigans that you
so
just.
Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah,
maybe I'll try that one again.
You can't chase the algo.
I would like to do it again. I hope that it was coming across in a way that wasn't like, I got it all figured out and you should do it this way. Like, I hope that is always my fear in doing things like that too, is that, y'all, we do not have it all figured out for sure. I mean, what works for our family works for our family, and I like that book because it's not really like systematic, and I like the grace in that book.
What's our daily schedule like?
All right, this is my daily schedule.
Okay, website, YouTube channel, working.
So normally I wake up, I'll start downloading footage from the previous day. In that, while I'm waiting, I got like 20 minutes or so. So I'll go start a pot of coffee, try to read my Bible for 10, 20 minutes, and then I'll jump on the computer, edit for about 2 or so hours. Then I'll media encode it. That'll take about 30, 40 minutes. And then as soon as that's done, then I start uploading it to YouTube. And about roughly that time, it's about 10 o'clock or so. And then I make a thumbnail. That normally takes 40 minutes or so. Then I upload that onto the YouTube channel and put that on the video. Then I have to figure out what the heck to name the video, tag it, put end screens, cards, monetize it, put it in a playlist, launch it. Finally, all the videos that y'all been seeing throughout the week have been launching around 12 o'clock or so. And I start at I try to wake up a little bit early, but lately it's been...
You usually wake up early
like
during the
8,
Schlacka.
7.
No, he wakes up way earlier than that during the week.
But anyway...
If he stays up late, a lot of times their only downtime is the later hours of the evening.
I know, it's terrible. I'll be like, oh, man, I get to watch one show or something. And then I'm like, I would like to just chill out for another hour or whatever. And then sometimes I do. And then I'm up till 11 or 12. And then
you're beat because you've been doing branch work all day.
After that, after 12, in the week, we do homeschool. Boom, get that pounded out. After that,
you usually do wake up every morning and read your Bible.
Yes.
Yeah,
he really does.
Yeah, I try my hardest. I'm a human. Sometimes I can't do it. But I do throughout the day.
Sometimes you don't do it.
I don't do it. Sorry. I don't. I'm getting my words messed up. But I do sing throughout the day. I listen. Every once in a while, I do listen to sermons throughout the day, but mainly songs and stuff, hymns and stuff. But then after schoolwork, so that's around 1-ish or so, orders. And I mean, orders can take up, lately it's been
hours.
Crazy.
Yes, thank
which
you
has
guys.
been a blessing. So it'll take us several hours of doing that. So that's managing the website overall.
Yes.
That's taking an inventory, solving problems if somebody gets a delay or whatever.
My whole kitchen gets switched from a kitchen into an inventory.
And that is going to be getting fixed when we go over there into the new
Can't wait.
YouTube studio.
The office is going to go over there. all the inventory is going to go over there.
So,
my kitchen's
yeah.
going to stay kitchen during the day, which is going to be great. But everybody helps. We all
Yes,
pitch in.
everybody.
And
Even the little ones.
And
so.
even the little ones,
Yeah.
they're so cute. They're like, they get trash bags out and they pick up all the paper and the trash and the wrappers and everything that gets thrown on the floor, anything that gets cut. And they just like to clean up and they get paid for that. The big boys pay them like $0.25 or something.
Yeah.
And they get excited about that.
Yeah.
Canty wanted to know if we hit 100K, would we get a play button? I mean, if YouTube
Yeah, I mean,
would be so kind and gracious, might we have more
I mean,
footage?
that's not my goal in life to hit.
No, I want to
No,
burn the play button. I
no,
wanna
he's
blow it
extreme.
up.
Stop.
I wanna destroy
I
the
only
play
have
button.
one child like TD,
Yep.
and it is Max. It is Buddy, who is
Buddy
also
Max.
Max. And
Buddy
he
Max.
is extreme.
Extreme.
And we call him extreme.
He's shrine.
And he has to always be... He's getting better with age, y'all, but he's a
So
lot.
anyway, back to our
Yes,
schedule.
so...
After 1 o'clock,
schedule.
after we're packing orders from 1 till about 3:30 to 4, then we dash to the post office.
Yes.
Literally dash over
like,
there.
Yeah.
And then drop them off. Now we've hit the big time, and they actually gave us containers because they were like, you're driving us crazy just giving us, like, leaving, like, literally 30, 40 packages here. So they're like, they were really nice. They weren't nasty or anything, but she's like, you can have these. She's like, if they never come back, I don't care.
Yeah.
So, after that, then we normally grab some groceries if we need just some salad for the night or chips or whatever. And then we'll come back to the house. Then we'll start either start shooting a video for the next day or throughout the day. In between all of that stuff, I'm shooting a video. And then after all of that, we'll eat dinner, make dinner, go over to the ranch and feed the cows. Either put out hay or feed them cubes. And then after that, we will normally sit down and we'll watch one show or so, and then we go to bed. And then we start the whole thing over the next morning.
So I don't know that there is a homeschool agenda or calendar, or I don't know that anything exists for our family. You might have a similar family that we don't follow the schedule. I mean,
Schedule.
Everything just kind of happens as it happens. In between all of that, the kids, I mean, they do a good job of feeding themselves. Even the little ones, they know how to make their own oatmeal, granola. Sissy's learning how to make her own eggs. She's been making eggs now for the past couple months or more, and she can do it all herself. She cooks eggs for herself, for little Tex. So I try to just encourage my kids to be as independent as possible from as little as possible. And, you know, just throughout the day, if areas of the house get messy or bedrooms need cleaning up or things. Did it come out?
Did your tooth come out?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought your tooth came out.
So that's just kind of just the way that it is. And there's no assigned chores. We don't have chore lists.
No.
I mean, in the
We
morning,
tried that
it's
before.
like...
We're very organic, y'all. I mean, we take organic seriously.
We
and
do.
I
Yeah,
just
for
feel
real.
like schedules are not organic.
Sometimes I
We're
feed
organic.
the animals outside. Sometimes Buddy feeds them.
No?
The internet's not on
It's
that.
not
It
connected,
won't
baby.
work.
It is what it is. We do have dinner together as a family every night. That is something that
On the
we
schedule.
aim for. And I start dinner early in the afternoon, so that way it's done and most of it's all cleaned up before TD gets home from work.
Yeah.
I was looking at the comments.
Yeah, some people were wondering what the play button was.
What's the play?
Was a play button. It's this YouTube thing, and
So when you hit milestones, you know, if you hit 100,000, you get like a silver play button.
Yep. then if
And
you
then-
hit like 1 million, you get a gold one.
Yeah.
And then if you hit like 10 million, you get a diamond one. Then if you hit whatever 100 million, you get like some
like
like
a red ruby.
some
one or
red
something.
ruby thing or whatever. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
Be nicer if they gave you money.
yeah, I know. I'm like, you're gonna give me some like
Just give me a bonus.
Hey, don't
Black.
even give me money. Just stop,
don't-
cutting the ad revenue
Yeah.
in half every
There you go.
6 months.
Yeah.
Don't take my super chats and take 40% of a super chat, okay?
Yeah.
Please, that'd be nice.
This was the first time. What did he say, honey?
I don't know. Which one?
He's 60.
Oh, Cheryl. She's almost 67. And it's the first time she's read through the Old Testament. Wow, that's great.
Wow, that is awesome. I'm doing a reading plan on my Bible app, and it's been really good. I think I miss more days than I actually get, but it's okay because you can always go back, and the days that you miss, you can try to catch up, and at least it gives you an idea of where you're at and, you know, how you're reading through. So that's been really cool. It gives you like some chapters in the Old Testament and then some chapters in the New Testament every day, and that's been really good. I like that. Matt just sticks with his Bible, but Matt, you got a really cool Bible. I don't know if it's over here. Oh yeah, I'll grab it for you.
Is it super cool?
Really?
Really super duper cool.
I didn't say super.
Super duper.
It is fantastic.
Fantastically cool.
Fantastically cool. It is. Whoa, Nugget. You are crazy, Nugget.
You should chase a Mary.
Mary.
So I actually want to take this out of here, even though that might
So
be
are there any
kind of
new people on here that we got to repeat some of the stuff
No.
that we said?
Let's see.
I don't know. Is there new people on?
Well, there's lots of new people on, but
New since the beginning of the live stream.
So this is the.
We got a lot of new products.
lots of new products. Check out the website.
Check out the website.
There should be a discount, native all capitals, for 10% off till tomorrow morning at 9.
9. So I got this Bible. It's King James Bible, the Spurgeon Study Bible, and I really like it because look how like plain Jane it is, and has the signature down there. I'm pretty sure, and I just like it because it's not like blingy or anything, and hardbound book, and then Mom put Bible tabs in there for me because I'd probably go insane if I tried to do that. There, I got nice leather Bible tabs, so makes it very easy during church when they're going really, really quick. Sometimes through chapters and verses and stuff, you can just really quick get through it. What else? Oh, yeah, and then inside of it, it has Spurgeon's notes and I don't know what else you would say that. Commentary. Yeah. So
Very
I think it's right
good.
here. So I really like reading through it. It has, let me see, let me try to find some good ones here. So it even has his commentary and thoughts and notes down at the bottom here, and even has some of his cursive there, at least, that, so.
Like quotes.
Quotes, yeah, quotes, yeah. Of some of the verses here. But I just really like it. Sorry. Let's see. There's another one here. Right here. Here's an actual screenshot of one of his deals.
It's pretty cool.
So it's pretty cool, like a journal, I guess. So I just like reading through them and everything like that. And it
So
just
they all cook.
yeah.
All cook, Wilmer.
Oh, we all cook food. I made the cookies tonight, so.
Yeah.
They cook more than I cook. I will tell you that. I'm very well taken care of. I'm a big believer in if you train them well, they will take care of you.
Exactly.
So, and there's more of them than there are of me. So it works out really well. And we're all good. Like we all work together as a team, even in some things like last night, I was really tired. I had been cleaning up. I had been doing a lot of cleaning in the house.
Yeah.
And I just said to the boys, the big boys, which I don't usually ask a whole lot of house stuff from them, hardly at all
No,
anymore.
other
just
than
because
vacuuming.
they're doing like outside really important things all
Yeah.
day. But last night I was like, could you guys just take the vacuum and just one room at a time, just quickly vacuum it for mommy? And they did. They did a great job.
Well, yeah, and very often we load and unload the dishwasher, which is not a big deal or anything.
Neville was asking about the. I think he's referring to the you were going to get an Insta-Hot in the tiny house.
Yes.
But what we ended
What
up
was he
doing,
talking-
Neville, is we just tied it into the house's hot water.
To the main house.
So that's the way it is for right now. They never did end up getting their standalone.
Yeah.
So
And so anyway, the other cool thing, which has been a big blessing with the website doing well and all y'all supporting our local business, I sat down with the rest of the clan, with my other brothers, and we sat down in the hot tub and we chilled out in there and we talked.
The hot tub, it's not a hot
tub, but it was mainly a pool.
And nobody's ever even seen the hot tub.
It's okay.
Because it's
Hey,
not
it's okay.
perfectly.
It's fine.
We're
It's not
gonna
perfect, so James didn't want to show it. But
James
anyway,
does not
it's
wanna
awesome,
show it.
y'all.
It's still
It is
awesome.
It's
beautiful.
awesome.
But anyway,
Yes.
we were chilling out in there.
Build out
and,
cedar. It's awesome.
I was like, so what do you want to do about our housing situation? Because all of us kids want to build on the property, because we all want to be, we all don't want to like leave or anything. So, and we all want to be able to have access to all of the equipment and have access to all of the fruit trees and everything like that, and be very, very close. So I was like, what do you want to do with the housing situation? So we all decided that one by one we'll just, from our business income, we will just start building one house at a time, and whatever design, wherever on the property we want it, just slowly but surely start building it. So that's, my house is going to be starting first, and then sadly it's going to be first because I think the last one's going to be the best house, sadly.
Yeah, probably
That's
so.
what we all joke about. So, but anyway, so we still have to clear off the new off-grid property, and that's been the blessing with our business doing very well in the community.
Yeah.
That's going to just, it's on.
I mean, the website business, and thanks to all of you guys for watching the video.
just people watching.
The YouTube business, and combined with, most importantly, I was the website business.
Yeah.
Has been more than enough work and income now for all of the boys, for all three of them, for it not to pay for them to leave the farm at this point,
exactly.
which was a huge goal.
Yeah, and they don't have to go get some dumb job.
Oh,
Right. So
Like get some
they've been-
McDonald's, like some just like
dumb.
work.
They've been-
Minimum wage.
they've been
And
working really
if
hard.
there's any people on the live stream that do that, that
Sure.
there's nothing wrong with that. I know a buddy that worked 2 jobs too.
So external influences. We should do stickers. Everybody else sells stickers. We
Yeah.
should get stickers.
I was actually thinking about that tonight.
Yeah.
We could do stickers.
We'll add stickers. Thanks for the
Yeah.
idea.
That's a good idea. They're just easy and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just a real big blessing. I'm
that's
just glad
a huge
because
blessing.
I don't know, but any kids that I've seen that went out and got meaningless jobs, they're just not the same afterwards. They're just they get
Well,
influenced
You've
about
worked
stuff.
really, really hard from the time that you were
10.
years old on this YouTube
With a hammer.
channel to try to
And an axe.
build this YouTube channel to the point.
Not just me, but all of us.
Right, all of us
Yeah.
have. But I'm saying it's always been for the kids. It's the kids' income.
Oh, yeah.
We are just parents and slave labor in this whole deal. And we love it. We appreciate it.
I feel like I live in China.
You got suicide nets around you.
and
Socialism's great. You guys just don't understand. You just
So-
haven't watched enough TV.
the website,
That was a comment,
they
by the
run
way.
it, they do it. We're just
Yeah.
here to help. The ranch, they run it, they do it. They do jobs off of the farm. They still do work off of the farm for other people.
Yes.
They're still building their ranch business, obviously, raising animals and sharing some of that non-human consumption food with people that are willing to risk their lives to feed that to their animals. Speaking in code.
Texas
And
mom.
that's been a good little source of income too.
Yeah.
Can't do that all the time, but
No.
it's limited.
Yeah.
And then the sawmill
Sawmill.
business
the sawmill.
is
Sawmill business, that's the tricky thing. I mean, I have several people that I have all their logs in my yard right now, and I told you all my schedule, so I have to, on top of that schedule, I have to figure out several hours in my day somehow to go mill logs, and that's just, I don't know.
I don't know. Thankfully, the 3 younger children are kind of growing up
In it.
in this home business, so they're
That's gonna be
going
nice.
to be able, I think, at young ages
Very young.
to be able to start to process orders and do things, and that's going to free up the older ones quite a bit to have some more flexibility too, I think.
Not just bugs, y'all. Windmills. It's awesome.
Somebody was trying to like say, well, it's not really the windmills, it's the salicylic acid, blah blah.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's the windmill blade crunched
I read
up,
2 different articles on
and
it.
it's fiberglass
It's not good.
into a gummy bear. Okay.
Somebody said they feel bad when they look at my prepping something. It
Feel
went
bad
away.
when I look at our prepping stuff compared to your stuff. Well,
I don't know.
I mean, ours is just a working pantry, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have any long-term preps, y'all. This is like, I mean, and the thing of it
It's
is
a
that,
huge pantry, but we're a big family, so.
yeah, I don't know how many children you have either, but what you see in our pantry right now has taken 8 years to
Super. I love it.
to build up to
He's in
that.
China, super.
So, and y'all, I don't know how old you are, but we are 44 and what are you, honey? 40, gonna be 47?
89.
89 years
Wow.
old. It's taken a
How did
long
that work?
Taking a long
time.
time.
It's taken a long time. So I don't know how old you are, but
Yeah, so you can look at it on a video and be like, oh my word, that's so crazy. But I mean, that's taken us years
to build that.
it, to get all the Gamma Seal containers and everything. I mean, every year,
Yeah. And
well,
that's-
now we have it
And
pretty
that's
much
all
totally
we eat. So
finished
it's not
almost.
like we have other food.
No.
Like there's no
No,
other secret
y'all would
food.
probably scream and run away if you saw what was in the fridge. I mean, there's nothing. The other day, I went in there and there was nothing in there. I was like,
There's
oh wow.
condiments. Well, and now there's
Going to the
grape,
pantry now,
and
I
now
guess.
there's grape juice. We
Yeah.
could honestly live without a refrigerator. It would be no
Almost.
problem. No
Almost.
problem. The
Yeah.
only reason we have a refrigerator,
Is
y'all,
to keep the oat milk cold
keep the oat milk cold.
and
Some condiments.
Some
That
condiments.
probably don't even need
And,
refrigeration, to be honest with you.
yeah.
So.
And leftovers.
and leftovers. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
everyone.
accumulate leftovers and then we make a.
But we
soup or
eat them as we go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, most people that come to visit, they're like, "Really? This is what you eat?"
It's gruel.
I mean, we've eaten from our preps for so many years
Yeah.
that, minus the years that I was pregnant and having babies, I did a lot of cheating. If you go back a few years
Yeah,
back
Silly
and watch,
Wabbit knows that.
and watch those videos, you're like, wow, they really changed a lot. They were eating all kinds of junk food. So, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
that
have
that was the
that.
other thing that James was checking out this week, and I was telling him to check it out too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Robin.
Was wind power. I touched on this a little bit on the last live stream, but not just personally, for me, I don't want to be reliant just on solar. I want to have wind power. And a perfect example is we got rain for like 5 days, but not just rain for 5 days. We had overcast days for like 5 days straight. And if we had any type of solar rig for our house, other than I guess maybe the Tesla roof thing that supposedly can go for 1 week, other than that, I think we would have been up the river. So
Really? Would we have been? Wait, let's fact check that.
what?
Well, yeah, if it's cloudy.
Yeah, for
Really?
5 days.
For 5 days?
Yeah, there's no sun.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be producing a little bit, but
You'd
not-
be
not
producing a
lot.
little bit, so you would have to yeah.
Don't wreck my dreams on solar.
Prep for
No, but
eternity
I
wanted
was-
to know
I
where
was
you buy your
getting-
oats. That's
was
not
getting on to
Azure. 'Cause
another
we
thing.
don't really do Azure.
I don't do Azure. Maybe I'll come back around to it again. Every time I look at it, I've just never seen the pricing to be beneficial.
Yeah. There are items on there that are really, really good. Very, very well
If
priced,
I had
though.
a close
Yes.
Azure drop off, then I would probably chance it and order a couple things and see how it goes. But our Azure drop off is really far away, and I don't schedule anything. We already said what our schedule is like. We don't schedule. So for me to have it in my phone
Yes.
as this is the Azure drop off day, it's going to take me half a day to pack up kids, drive, hope to get
what you ordered.
might or might not be there.
Just dumb.
And then how much money did I really save by the time I pay gas money to go there, hang out for an hour or two to let everybody get their stuff, drive back home, and like my time is worth a lot to me too. I don't really want to waste a half a day doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, if I had a different life or a different schedule and we had, if our life was more scheduled and we had one close and it was just like, I'll order a bag of oats. I don't care if they show up or not. Then I might. But I, generally speaking, get our oats from, there's a local health food store called The Granary. And they have a really great price on oats all the time, organic, non-GMO, or I get them on Amazon, and there's a couple different sellers. One's Bakery on Main.
Bakery on Main.
And the other one is, it's the one with the blue herons.
Blue heron, yeah. It's,
I forget what it's called. But anyway, I've bought from them several times.
Yeah, if you go back on some of our prepping videos, there's a whole prepping playlist. I remember filming it several times.
Can't think of what it's called right now.
But you'll see that brand of oats in there, though.
It's kind of got like these blue heron silhouette birds on it, and I can't think of what it's called. But anyway, whatever comes in at the best price point,
All right.
and it's
Make,
cost
like,
per
some
ounce
super
or
sweet
cost per
stickers or something.
pound, and it's organic, non-GMO, that's what I buy.
What's clings?
I guess a cling sticker is like one of those non-sticky ones that just sticks like a static sticker.
We'll see. Maybe that'll be an option.
I bet your
that we can
printer.
add
I
that.
bet you our printer has that.
It might.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I bet
it has
you
all
they
that
have
That would be
everything.
really cool.
Yeah, we should do
Because
that.
people like to stick them on like.
What is the secret? No, we can't tell you all of our secrets.
We have
Carlos.
lots of secrets, all right, and it'll be soon.
No
Weeks.
baby secrets. Don't
Yeah.
get them excited
dear
about
me.
babies. Dear me. he said. Well, I got this really floofy shirt on, so people will be like, "Oh, they have secrets." No, we don't have those kinds of secrets.
Apparently not.
He's 89 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of Moses? That wasn't Moses. Abraham, what are you thinking?
Oh my.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guy. I was gonna say
I know,
Moses.
me too. Yeah.
So
Every time.
there's like a fly that keeps flying around.
The 5-pound does come in plastic.
Yeah. And
Just because of the shipping.
yeah, and those shipping guys, man, they are
Yeah,
rough on stuff. If it was
Yeah.
in a glass bottle, it would be totally busted.
And we've had them we've come up with really good boxes for our candles and bubble wrapped them and put them in the tight box. Man, they
That,
figure
I don't
out
know.
ways
They
to
like
destroy
drop them
stuff.
out of the
I don't know what they
airplane
do.
and run them
Yeah.
over. I don't
And
know.
I wish you could honestly get the insurance. If you could it wouldn't be a big deal, but you ain't getting, you supposedly pay for it. But
yeah,
you
I
ain't ever
pay
get
for
it.
the insurance.
Yes, I wear very loose, comfortable clothing, and that's just what I like
magnets
to do.
Okay.
Okay,
You want
yeah.
fridge magnets?
We make all this stuff. Y'all better buy it.
Oh my soul! Somebody was gonna say something. Oh, I'm sorry, who? My brain. How did you learn all of these skills from knowing nothing and then moving here, and they were 10, no, they were 9, 7,
Yes.
and 6. Our
Yes.
oldest 3 boys,
Yes.
Matt,
That is
James,
correct.
and Max, who goes by Buddy on this
Yes.
channel, and Max. They were 9, 7, and 6
Mhm.
years old when we moved here 8.5 years ago. and they really did not have any real skills
Well,
to
no,
speak
we were
of.
very
You're
young.
little kids.
They were little kids. I mean, he could catch
There you
chickens.
go. Great River Organic Oats. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. They usually have a good price, and Bakery on Main has a good price usually. But I am not opposed, y'all. If you find a better price on oats, let me know. And sometimes if you do the subscribe and save, it'll even come down more, your price. And sometimes I'll like sign up for like a 6-month subscribe and save and just get the extra % off. And then you can cancel it. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so we bought them pallets.
Yes,
We didn't
that
buy.
was our
We didn't
first.
buy them
No,
pallets. We picked up free pallets, and
no. Side of the road.
we gave them some hammers and some nails, and we had a little garage area in our rental, and we just let them start pulling pallets apart
Yep.
and making
Building
little
forts.
airplanes
Yep.
and making forts, and they learned how to pound in T-posts.
Oh, you're 15, Carlos. I was
I always
wondering.
wondered how old
I
Carlos
know.
was.
I didn't want to ask him, but
And they made their first little chicken
Yep.
coop and their first little chicken hutch thing, and they just
then all the other skills have been just mainly interest led.
yeah,
You know,
like
it's just like,
YouTube.
oh man, that's kind of cool. I want to learn how to do that or learn how that works or whatever, and we'll either YouTube, well, mainly normally YouTube it, and figure out how it works and go. I mean, most of our skills that we learn, we're like, oh, how, like it'll be something's either broken or just we need to solve a problem, and we'll run in. YouTube it and then run back
that
outside,
happens all the
turn on
time.
the camera and be like, guess what we just learned?
Yes.
We totally didn't just
or
YouTube this
you
right
have
now.
a lot of old friends.
Oh,
you have
well,
a
yeah.
lot of
Lately, that's been very nice. Like, we went to go run a fence yesterday. Well, not yesterday. I get that from my mother. It was not yesterday. She says that all the time. Oh, the other day. I'm like, no, it was not the other day. It was like 2 years ago. No, it wasn't the other day. So, about 2 months back, we ran some fencing, and we put in all the T-posts. But then my neighbor up the street, this is how Texans work. Like, you don't even really have to ask. They just really force it on you. So I just mentioned that I was putting up a fence. And he's like, oh, here, come over here. I'll give you all the stuff to put up the fencing. I'm like, oh, sure, why not? So anyway, so he had the barbed wire spool for the back hitch of your side-by-side or your pickup truck. But it really works if you have a side-by-side or a buggy. And it unspools it while you run down your fence line. That makes it so nice. So then you don't have to walk up and down your fence line. And then he had a stretcher and everything. And I was like, this is great. So, anyway. So, yeah, just stuff like that. I mean, even like today, like we went out and put in a fence for a guy. It only took us 40 minutes. I think he thought it was going to be way longer. Like, he went up to go get some water or whatever. And he came back and he was like, oh, you already got the holes all dug? I'm like, yeah.
Say no rest home?
No. So, anyway, yeah, just trying to build really, really good community. And he found out about us boys from another neighbor up the street. And he wants us to do a bunch of other work on his property. So we're pricing that all out for him too, as well. But, yeah, so just doing all that type of stuff, getting our word out, getting our name out there. So.
and just working with older people. I
Yes.
mean, the first H-brace corner that you put in, we didn't know how to do that.
No.
Mr. Larry came over and he helped
Donated
us
some time. Yeah.
and showed us how to do that.
Yeah.
We
And
had
that
no
was-
idea.
Man. That was
6.
Yeah.
5,
And
6
Mr.
years
Larry
old.
was literally the first neighbor.
Literally.
Literally.
Super.
Literally.
Super literally. Was pretty much the first neighbor to introduce himself
Yeah,
to
probably.
us and just really help us out when we needed help, and
Yeah.
just would stop by and say hi every once in a
Yeah.
while. So
Our
it was just
neighbors
super cool.
do stop by
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Texas is quality.
After storms, an older gentleman, he used to do this anyway before he moved away to Florida. He still owns land, but he just sold his house. But after every storm, and people still do this, after every storm, they'll take a long drive down the down these backcountry roads and stop at every house. And if you're out in the yard, they'll be like, "How are you doing? And do you need anything? Do you need a generator? Just checking on you." Yep.
And they do. They drive around.
Yep.
They make themselves present and known. Everybody knows. I mean, at least you know who your neighbors are. Basically, you have a basic knowledge of them and if they need anything. And it's just really wonderful. We're just very blessed that the Lord put us exactly where He put us in Texas. And
don't know Pico's Hank. Wilmer, we're unfamiliar with Pico's Hank.
And I mean, anybody can learn from anybody, you know. I mean, anytime people came here to do anything, if the air conditioning guy came to look at the air conditioning unit, my boys would run out there, even when they were little. They would run out there and they would set up camp right by these men working on the air conditioners, and they'd watch
I still do that.
everything they do. I mean, if they came to put a new sign in out on the side of the road,
we would
my
go
boys
out there.
would go out there, they'd take them water, they'd sit right there and watch everything they do. If our friend was running fence, this is before the boys knew how to run barbed wire fence, or if Mr. Lowry was running barbed wire fence, they would go out there and they'd watch everything that they do. And that's how...
Dishwasher repairman came, refrigerator repairman came. Yep, we would just sit and watch.
Anything, any type of
and
repair
they would always
stuff.
be like, "Y'all are really interested in this?" I'm like,
That's how,
"Yeah."
You know, when I was, I started.
I don't want to pay you to come out and do it again. So yeah, I'm
started out as
interested.
an intern at the financial advisory place I worked at, and all of the advisors were ancient, and they're all paper and pencil people.
Tornado cheese.
And none of them used any type of computer or anything. So because I knew how to use a computer, and then when the corporate IT tech guys would come out and they'd goof with the server, and this is DOS prompt, y'all. Even though this was in the 2000s, we were still using DOS prompt, but I would just watch what they did and pay attention, you know, and then I could flush the DNS and do all that ancient stuff, even though we were supposed to be on. So that's how you just pay attention.
Yes, woman.
Most of life is show up and pay attention, you know.
Hillbilly wave, yes. Everybody waves. Everybody's friendly. I mean, anybody that goes down this road waves, and there's only about 4 people that go down this road, so we pretty much know who they are.
Yeah, that was one of the weird things. When we went up north, and we just we did a little road trip up there. We were at some friend's house, and I don't know, since I've lived in Texas for 8 years or so, you just get used to, you wave at everyone. Like, I mean, it's just what you do.
Well, as they're going down your road,
yeah,
you're like,
you just wave, and you're real polite and everything like that. So then I was up there and just real custom. So somebody passed by their road, and I waved at them. And they're like, "Don't do that."
There's
like,
buddy.
I was like,
Here,
"Why not to
buddy.
do that?" They're like, "No, people get really mad if you wave at them." So I was like, "Okay, that's not everywhere up north. I get that, but I guess in their area, that's not a custom is to wave."
See, we want to know how you made out fishing.
We didn't go fishing.
Oh,
You did.
What were you doing?
What were you doing?
We were working on the shop.
All this time.
Oh, I thought you all went to the ranch.
Mom said
No.
you went to the ranch.
Buddy Max, right there.
There he is, y'all.
I thought y'all were having like another fish fry or something.
No, we were.
Here, since you're there, buddy, for all the new
I
people,
know, you weren't there last time.
But you showed him last page.
Yeah.
So show me.
Big deal. There's
Oh,
like,
all the new
Mommy's
people.
proud.
That's one of
I
Buddy's
made
creations.
this set of horns.
yeah, super cool.
Speak
That
up,
was
buddy.
from-
they can't hear you,
Yeah,
buddy.
they can't hear you.
Speak up clearly.
That
What
was
did you do?
that was
I
from Little
enunciate.
John, right? These
No,
ones?
no, these weren't from Little John. This was
Okay.
just they gave me these horns, so
Yep.
I soaked them in bleach.
That's
Well,
what they smell like.
I took out the middle. I took out the middles up. I took
Yeah.
out the inside.
Yeah.
And then, because they were just cut off, they weren't like pulled off.
Mhm.
And then I soaked them in bleach, and then soaked them in water to get that bleach smell almost
Nice.
all away anyway.
Mhm.
And then I took some of my hide, my fur, that I made
There you
from
go.
our
Yeah, there you go.
from
Now
our
they can
last
see it.
cow.
Mhm.
And we bought these at Tractor Supply. Just these.
Yeah,
leather-
they had a big clearance deal, and it was gigantic pack of leather strips.
So
for
I just
sale,
wrapped
so.
them around there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very pretty.
And then show them those. Those are super cool.
Mark loves it.
It's
Buddy.
Buddy show and tell.
Yeah,
and then
show them real close.
Buddy's spurs, yeah, show 'em
Yeah,
those.
he made them.
Spurs.
He welded them up and everything.
So go ahead, tell them what you did.
They're super
So
legit.
I found a piece
Here,
of
I'll
metal.
hold one up.
I got a piece of metal out in the woods,
Yep.
and then all I did is I kept bending them in the vise, and then putting them around my boots until they were the right shape.
Mm-hmm.
Then I made the other one the exact same. And then
So did you make the? Was this the dowel?
We
Is that
bought
what they call?
we bought the rowels.
The rowels. Other than that, he cut them all out and made them all himself. That's pretty cool.
Yep, yeah.
They are a little hefty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're durable. Oh man.
I mean, if somebody tried to shoot you in the foot, you'd be good.
This channel is a vegan's nightmare.
It is.
Yes. We try.
Here's another Buddy.
Yes. That you still have to finish that one almost.
Yeah, I still got.
There's
Well,
James.
this one I'm not gonna.
Oh, James is here too.
This was just. This was just.
Everybody's
a mess.
clamoring for.
I'll literally leave a swap mark on
Literally?
Oh, okay.
Did he say literally?
He said literally. I want a T-shirt that just says literally.
Literally.
Literally super awesome.
Super
I'm
literally.
collecting more Buddies.
That's not buddies. That's
That was
right.
mine.
Oh, this is a Matt. Oh, this,
This
one
is
Matt
mine.
did.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This was in,
That was
in
a nice
Oklahoma.
wood.
Yeah, I had lots of time in Oklahoma, so I made myself a hand on the back porch. It was like 70 degrees out, and Dad wanted a back scratcher, so I
Yes.
picked up a stick. I don't even know what type of wood that is.
I don't know.
It's
It's
really
some
soft.
wild
And it's
wood,
like
yeah.
I polished it. Like you can see how I mean it is
But
like
it never got sappy or anything.
it never got sappy, no. But I made a hand, and this guy
Really?
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. So
Yeah, he's Nephilim.
that is a good back scratcher.
Is there
Literally. All right, so show him the other stuff. Here, go. I'll hold it up, and then you can.
So I didn't put the bottom in that cup to drink out of it because I'm gonna make another one, and then put it in bleach so it's all
You're gonna
sanitary.
drink out of it.
'Cause that-
Nephilim.
Cause that one smells when it gets wet anyway. It doesn't smell. It smells
Okay.
ripe. So I didn't ever put a bottom in that one.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
gonna
And
try
then
making another one.
what's
And I
the-
made this comb.
That's
He made
actually
a- He made a comb. I actually combed my hair like yesterday with it. Several times throughout the week, I combed my hair with this one
It works good.
Yeah.
because
So I
this
did-
one doesn't get lost.
I cut a round piece of horn off, and then you cut it long ways, and then you heat it up with a torch and flatten it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just
That's
cut
why it's
notches
not
in it and
Buddy's
use it
horn
flat.
wares.
Yeah. So, and then what were you practicing some
Yeah, I
like
was
engraving?
practicing some engraving.
That's pretty cool.
Horn's so hard that it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to engrave in it.
Mark wants to tell Buddy he should make a video of some of those projects.
And then we got a Buddy special edition.
Yes.
Oh yeah, show him your necklace. Another vegan's worst nightmare.
Dude,
Talk about vegans'
if
worst
you're a
nightmare.
vegan, look away.
Look away, vegans.
So I'm gonna show them this, and then you're gonna
It's
tell
called
them.
it's a vegan talisman. It's kind of like, you know, the vampire. What is it like, crosses and stuff? This is like a vegan
All right.
talisman to keep away the vegans.
Yes. So you just have to
This
rattle
will
this.
literally melt your inner
We
vegan.
have a new jewelry line coming out.
So go ahead and
Look at
tell
that
them.
tooth in the middle.
They're
Yeah.
like mammoths.
So-
Ah.
All right, tell them about the tooth in the middle. That's
the tooth in
that's
the middle is
some.
my horse's
Yeah,
tooth.
but that's a story though. Tell
Yeah,
them the story.
tell
So
us.
we were I was feeding my horse, and then she was acting really weird with her mouth, so I said a tooth's probably coming out, and then Rufus was like, no, a tooth isn't coming out, and then it literally fell out like 2 seconds later.
Literally.
Literally. Super.
All right, and then go on. What's like in the middle? What's
Those
these
are
ones?
like, I think, dog teeth.
Dog
I
teeth.
think.
Gerald. What are you doing, Gerald?
And then the other ones are
What is
mountain
what?
lion teeth.
All right, so these ones here are mountain lion. Right there.
I
And
think
then one of
anyway.
the huge ones.
Boar teeth, right?
They're tusks, four tusks.
Tusk.
Oh,
So who
So-
votes? Wait a minute. Tell them all to comment. We want to see who votes for Buddy's new jewelry line.
We were
Buddy's
starting a bid. It started at
We want
$100.
everybody to
Buddy's new jewelry line.
give a high five.
And these are like these aren't like fake or anything. Like these were off the pigs that we butchered. And then these are actually real mountain lion
Yeah.
teeth that we found on the property. So he wears this actually.
Carlos wants to know how much, buddy. Carlos is your first bidder. He's got a minimum wage job. He's ready to bid. Carlos.
Here we go. You can wear it.
That's
Etsy's shop. I don't know.
Wow, we've been yakking on here for a long time, y'all.
I was gonna say, don't like that.
Great. Googity moogity.
No, I'll make.
He's
it
very
all
sweaty.
ways.
Raptor Ranch.
Put the blanket. Then I'll get the
Raptor
blanket.
Ranch.
will be dirty.
I think it used to be back in the day. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused.
I'm gonna get filthy.
Red Radar wants Buddy's drinking horn.
There you go.
Is James's truck running good still?
Come
I
on.
No,
have
we haven't had
He hasn't had
time
any time to
to
invest.
even fix
Come on,
to work
there's
on
room.
it.
Okay.
What? Yeah, here go. Come over here. I don't care if you're sweaty. Come over here.
Come sit down. You'll
Sit
be
down right here.
Come on, James. They want you, buddy. He wants to talk to James. Wow, you're filthy and sweaty.
The
James.
man,
Holy mackerel.
the myth. Look, he's got his
The
pets
smell.
already.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Raptor
he has-
Ranch is a girl.
All right. So, what actually do you need to do to your truck to get it running? There's a vacuum leak?
Yeah,
Or no?
so I just need to call the mechanic out and have him find the problem and fix it.
No, but I thought it was that thing that you couldn't reach and it was on the back of the engine that's leaking.
No,
Or no?
it's just the head gasket.
Oh, it's
to
a
the
head
intake
gasket.
manifold.
Oh, okay.
Jenny's farm loves the new Texas flag.
Texas
cowboy
flag.
shirt.
Yes. Yeah, I got inspired because I don't know, maybe y'all noticed it or not. But anyway, around here, Wrangler came out with a bunch of vintage like shirts and stuff, and it's been like kind of Texas / Wrangler vintage shirts. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy one. I'm just gonna go ahead and make one, and
Right.
have my own little twist to it. So anyway, that's why. That's why the T-shirt.
But you're gonna do like some Americana ones too, right? So that way everybody else can.
No trucks or Jeeps that have been in accidents, Carlos.
What does he say?
Texas mom had an Eagle Talon with a salvage title
Hey,
that she bought
Oh.
from the Russian mob.
hey,
The
hey.
Russian mob, they owned a sausage factory in
Easy.
Philadelphia. All right?
Easy.
I'm telling you.
Easy.
Don't do it, Carlos.
What is he
telling you.
saying?
You see this hand right here, Carlos? You see that hand? That's what happens when you buy salvage title. You gotta deal with the Russian mob that owns a sausage factory.
So what's
James, who taught you to cook?
Self-taught.
Self-taught. So your mother didn't even teach you.
No, she's not that great.
She's not that great.
I
at
taught
all?
her.
Oh, you taught her.
I think James and Texas Mom mutually grew in their cooking abilities side by side with each other in the kitchen.
give me a lot of credit.
Broken Butterfly said, "I bet James will have the best house." Yes, he will.
Probably.
Probably. But at least James is helping all of us
Good.
build our house. So there you go.
That's a good thing.
But James's house will be done the quickest. So there you go.
We love Kent Rollins.
Yes.
We got to see Kent Rollins at Mother Earth.
Yep.
Hey, I know in all your spare time projects that I want done, shelves.
I know. You keep telling me.
I want shelves.
True.
Stack it on the pile.
That's true.
Stack it on the pile of stuff to do. Got to mill up shelves for Mom.
All right. Raptor Ranch is going to buy a t-shirt for their birthday. When's your birthday, Raptor Ranch? Way to go, Justin. Who's Justin, Wilmer? Confused.
I think he was saying that James looked like Justin Bieber or Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then on the last live stream,
Biebler.
on the
Biebler.
last live stream, that's what Wilmer said about me. So
She was
but-
like Justin Bieber.
yeah, but I don't want.
Except Justin Bieber's all like inked out now, and he's got frozen facial features because he got the boop boop.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah, for real. Him and his wife, they both got majors from the boop boop.
I don't want to be associated with any of those people.
Biebler.
Last Wednesday, the 23rd.
Oh well, then That's a fire ant.
Fire ant.
Jerk.
Thank you.
I was statistically.
See, like with fire ants, they have a mind of their own, and they're like, hey, instead of biting them on their feet, if I can crawl all the way up their body to like their
Bite them
base,
on the neck.
yeah,
They
Yep.
started
Right
coming
here.
They're the devil.
because of the drought.
Yep.
Is a Ford Ranger underpowered in your opinion?
Ford Ranger.
You can do a lot in a Ford Ranger.
No. Now, if I was personally going to buy a Ford Ranger, I would get it 4-wheel drive. But that's just me. But I would absolutely love to have one for our truck line, because all of us kids are going to be getting trucks and we already are starting to accumulate vehicles. So the next thing is a smaller truck, so a Ford Ranger. I'm really want to be looking into something like that, or just a littler truck, so then when we run to town and we just need to pick up a couple bags of feed, it can do that, but it'll get really, really good gas mileage. And with our cattle business getting bigger, I would like to get probably a F250 and get something used or whatever. And
Obviously, we're not gonna.
How are you gonna? Hey y'all, did you hear that California just voted no gas-powered vehicles by 2035?
No,
Thank you, California.
including
That's
Mack
why.
trucks and
I'm
everything.
gonna very much enjoy
it's-
if they don't like probably car crush all their inventory, but I would like
Yeah.
to buy some of that discounted
yeah,
dumb inventory from
yeah,
California.
send it over here, man.
Stupid. Somebody said, "How are the pigs?" The pigs are in the freezer camp.
They're doing really good.
They're doing
I
really.
mean,
They're tasting excellent.
yeah, they're really
the
cold.
sausage is incredible.
They're really cold now.
They're they're not hot anymore.
They're not hot anymore,
They're
so that's good.
literally frozen.
They're in a better place. So, are you guys ready for winter? You'll never know.
For
what's
winter, it's not even close.
Um,
It's still 90 degrees.
Ready for winter.
it's like
I
100.
personally,
I'm getting ready for fall.
I personally love the hot weather, because every time winter rolls around, I'm always hoping for.
No, but fall is like the
I'm
nice-
always waiting for the warm weather to roll back around. And I mean, we only have to deal with really cold weather for like a month. But yeah, we always try to enjoy the nice weather. But the nice weather is coming, so
It's so hot right now.
it's still toasty outside.
But we did have a little campfire last night.
Yes, y'all did have a campfire last night.
So
He's still working on the truck. Mark was asking about the.
okay,
Does
ask
that?
them if they have any ideas for the new YouTube
Texas
studio.
Coffee. Was it?
Any
Oh, check that
ideas
out. Check
for
this
the
out.
new YouTube studio? We want.
If y'all have any ideas for the new YouTube studio, leave them down in the description. Leave them down in the comments, in the chat. So that'll be nice. We're gonna have that all set up, the studio over there, so then I can have a spot, which will be very nice, all set up. So then whenever we want to do react videos, sit down
it'll be
talks, and
cool.
everything, it'll all be set up there. And in a perfect world,
We'll
I would
probably
really like to
home
have
gym in there.
just a sit down talk camera, and it will never leave the tripod,
that'd be
and it would just sit there, stay there permanently inside the YouTube studio, possibly if there's room. If not, we might just have to I don't know, but I want to get a workout situation somewhere, because we got the pull-up bar that's inside the shop, which I use on like every other day. But then the rest of my workout stuff's inside the tiny house.
soon.
We could make a little workout section in the front.
Yes,
and
but
design it
yeah,
all.
that would be nice if there was a nice home gym in
Yeah.
there. Though it doesn't even have to be much. It's not big.
Wisconsin's in autumn now. You like to be in Wisconsin?
No.
Wisconsin, don't you know?
No.
No, I'm glad that it is still
Autumn will be
hot.
here in
I love
December.
cheese curds. I've never had cheese
Yeah?
curds.
Autumn will come
I've
in
heard of cheese
December.
curds, but I've never seen them or anything.
Tell them the fall weather will come in December.
The fall weather comes in December, and it is awesome because you'll be having Thanksgiving with the windows open in short sleeves,
Oh.
and
5 degrees.
some people do have their fireplace going, but you have to have the AC on, cranking, with the windows open. But other than that, it's really nice. So, but, yeah.
We do have plans for a fall garden. The
Yes.
summer garden is absolutely over, except for the 8 trillion sweet potatoes that we will be harvesting come this fall.
No, I have cucumbers growing.
Oh yeah, we have cucumbers. We still have. We have a couple decent watermelons in the back food forest, and a lot of our watermelons and squash are flowering right now. So we're actually going to get more watermelon squash.
And all my herbs are still going. And my tomato plants. I got a couple tomato plants.
No, that's super cool, Carlos.
Wilmer's telling you what kind of AV stuff to get.
Oh yeah. Tell
Nice.
Tell them again. Announce the native code.
Yes, and the native code is native, all caps. Possibly the other thing that might be stopping the whole thing is because my computer's not turned on Wi-Fi, and maybe it might just need
It
to.
didn't update all the way.
Didn't update all the way.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
So as soon as this live stream's over, I'll turn back on the internet. But you'll have all tonight and a little bit into the morning. But if you don't get what you want, you can always wait till next Saturday when we go live again.
We'll probably, if it's successful, we'll try it again.
Yeah.
If it's not successful, we won't do it.
Well, then I'll just have to start it before the live stream, and hopefully it'll update before
I've
the live
learned
stream.
only do what works.
Exactly.
That's a good life skill. So if it doesn't work, don't do it. If
it's
it
not-
works, do more of it.
Yeah, and if it's not broken, don't fix it. So. No static shots for studio, please. Show us what we are missing on that super. Yeah, actually, there's which I wanted to look into more, but there's actually a you can edit it into the footage, but it'll actually make it look like somebody's holding the camera instead of it just being dead still. But for like the 2 people out there, I know they would be like, I feel like I'm getting seasick. It feels like it's moving back and forth. It doesn't just move back and forth, but it just kind of looks like somebody's there holding the camera instead of it being dead still. And it looks really good to me anyway. Let's see.
Let's see.
Do you have a drone?
Yes,
We do have a drone.
we have a drone. And then somebody commented on the off-grid property. They're like, you should get a drone. If they would have watched the first
video,
30 seconds,
it had
it
the
had drone
drone
footage in it.
footage.
And I flew the drone around to get the drone footage for the video.
We weren't flying around in our private jet to get
No.
that footage. It was a drone.
Yes, I want to eventually shoot a 50 cal, even though it's probably like $100 a round. But that'd be fun. That'd be cool.
Oh man, I don't even know what. Yeah, I don't even know what a 50 cal. Oh man, yeah. I don't
It
know.
has to be close to $100 now.
Show the new honey
Yes. All right, here's the new honey labels. I designed them this week. There they are. They are very pretty. Hopefully the camera will focus on this. Maybe, maybe not. See if it'll focus. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. All right, here we go. Let me see this. Here's another one. This is the tell me again, James.
What?
22 ounce?
22
22
ounce.
ounce.
22 ounce creamed honey here, raw, all organic, super awesome. And then this is the mega. What is it, 5 pound
Yep.
here?
Wilmer's saying he's got a 50 cal. Oh, okay.
Oh, stop it!
It's a guitar
Not
amp.
in the Netherlands.
I was gonna say you better not be saying that on a live stream,
Not in the
Wilmer.
Netherlands either.
Oh, and we also have a bigger bottle coming.
You're not allowed
1
to have water
gallon.
guns in the Netherlands, are you? Are you allowed to have water guns or not?
Then we have a 1 gallon bottle coming.
Yeah. Your helicopter.
Met your helicopter. That's a good one.
All right, y'all. It's 9 o'clock. We've been on here for 2 hours.
Wow.
We got to go to bed, peoples. Thanks for hanging out. We love and appreciate y'all. And
Yeah.
we're going to keep cranking out the old videos. And don't forget about the sale tonight. It'll go off at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Get 10% off. And
Put the
Yeah, we already did.
TexasBoys.com.
I already did several times here. Several times.
I worked hard on that today.
Texas Mom worked very hard on the website today, y'all.
Yep.
We do have water guys.
Oh, so they're saying 6 to 8 around. Well, that hasn't gone up that much then.
Really?
Because the last time
Okay.
I saw it was $5 around, so that's not
Okay.
too good.
What, for 50? Really?
We're just like plain Jane.
Oh, plain Jane. Okay, I was getting it confused with 700 Nitro Express,
Oh, okay.
That's
70 caliber. That was $100 around.
or like those armor piercing or the incendiary rounds for the 50 BMGs. They're pretty expensive.
Those are more expensive.
They're like
Yeah.
$50.
Nugget wants to go to bed.
All right, y'all.
Staring at me.
She's staring. She's like, "Can we go to bed?" Her eyes are like closing. She's like,
Nugget.
All the-
Go to boys.
"Nugget."
Nugget, you want to say goodnight, Nugget? No,
No.
she's taking them out. She's going to sit there.
She's terrible.
Man.
Begging for
But
pineapple.
anyway,
Hey, Mark, you stayed awake, bro.
Woo.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Uncle Mark.
that is a long
We
one.
appreciate you, buddy.
And he says goodnight.
Hot de bra. Bosh galosh. I got a South African guy at work, and I'm learning lekker. I'm learning all these Afrikaans is like what Dutch and I forget. It's a cross, so I'm learning all of them at the same time.
There you go.
Afrikaans. Toos and tot.
Alrighty. See y'all later.
All right. See y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
No, that was not the cat, Wilmer.